Hello, my wonderful 10th graders, and it's time for your summary under 10-minute session with me. Today we are going over the well-loved poem, The Tale of Custard the Dragon. So let's do a quick reading of the poem together before we get into the explanation. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a realio trulio little pet dragon. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse she called him Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard, but the dragon was a coward and she called him Custard. Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath, mouth like a fireplace chimney for a nose, and realio trulio daggers on his toes. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Blink chased Lion down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a nice safe cage. Belinda tickled him, she tickled him unmerciful. Ink, Blink and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. They sat laughing in the little red wagon at the realio trulio cowardly dragon. Belinda giggled till she shook the house, and Blink said "Week," which is a giggling for a mouse. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age, when Custard cried for a nice safe cage. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. "Meouch!" cried Ink, and "Ooh!" cried Belinda, for there was a pirate climbing in the window. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cutlass bright. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. Belinda paled and she cried, "Help, help!" but Mustard fled with a terrified yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household, and little mouse Blink strategically mouseholed. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clank and a jangling squirm, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. Belinda embraced him, Mustard licked him, no one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and Blink in glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate the pirate. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. "I'd have been twice as brave if I'd been flustered." And up spoke Ink, and up spoke Blink. "We'd have been 3 times as brave, we think." And Custard said, "I quite agree that everybody is braver than me." Belinda still lives in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse, and her little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a realio trulio little pet dragon. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Blink chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice, safe cage. Alright, that's the poem by Ogden Nash. Quite a mouthful, but I tried to do it as nicely as I could for you. Let's get into the analysis now. Go back to the beginning. Alright, so the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon is written by Ogden Nash. It is written in the style of a ballad. A ballad is a song or a poem that tells a story, and you could hear in the poem itself how it had a rhythm and a beat to it. Now this poem is a humorous ballad which resembles a parody, which is an imitation of the style of a particular writer, artist or genre with a deliberate exaggeration for comic effect. It is a humorous poem about a cowardly dragon named Custard. Custard is a pet of Belinda, who is described as a brave little girl who lives in a little white house with her pets. She has a black kitten named Ink, a grey mouse named Blink, a yellow dog named Mustard, and a cowardly dragon named Custard. So the poet says that all of them are very brave except the dragon. And now just a reminder here, obviously you know that dragons are mythical animals, they don't really exist, and in all the stories that you read about dragons, they are supposed to be extremely brave. So the fact that Custard is not brave is very unlikely for a dragon. The other pets are described as brave and are compared to animals like bears, tigers, or lions, but the dragon is very timid. He always demands a nice, safe cage for himself. Everyone makes fun of him, but one night they are surprised by the entry of a pirate, which happens somewhere around here. There we go. Right? So there's a pirate in the house. All of them get frightened and start hiding here and there. But to everyone's surprise, the dragon not only fights the pirate, but also eats him up. Everyone is saved by Custard. And they do thank him. But in the end, they suddenly start saying that, hey, they are braver and could have handled the situation in a much better way. And Custard just agrees with it. He goes along with it. The poem shows that sometimes the people whom we consider as timid can be the real heroes and save the day, even if they do not get the due credit for it. So, never underestimate anybody. That brings us to the end of the poem. Hope that made things a little simpler for you, and you've already seen a sneak peek of the slide I'm going to show you next, but just a reminder for you, if you wish to become more confident English speakers, if you wish to converse better, if you want to practice your English speaking skills and truly achieve the results, then BYJU'S spoken English classes are perfect for you. You're getting the 2 months confident speaker program at a discounted price. So the link is in the description. You don't want to miss out on this, so enroll right away. We've got you covered. All you need to do is like, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on updates. And I will, Realio Trulio, see you next time.